Good morning. I've got the two waiting. I hadn't scheduled it to go live till about 10 o'clock, but because there was people waiting, I thought I'll go live now. So it says two waiting, but no viewers. So just come and say hello in the chat. When I noticed there was four waiting, hey Mark, please, how are you? Hi, the three viewers. Come and say hello in the chat. I already had four waiting, sort of, I scheduled it, blah, blah, blah. And then I had to make a phone call to order my prescription. Okay, then. Thank you, Midnight Raven. Sorry about that. So, yeah, so I thought, well, what the heck, I've done everything. Managed to get through to the prescription line, so that's all ordered. I've been in the bath. I've sort of tried to blow dry my hair. I think it's getting a bit long. I need to go to the hairdressers before the holiday. So yeah. And as most of you know, I mean, we went up to see Eagle VP over the weekend. I think I need a week to get over the weekend. So, as a lot of you know, or tuned in Saturday night, Eagle VP and Pixie, well, they were blotto. Absolutely blotto. It's a good job I was sober, and it's a good job Callum was sober. Mind you, Callum had told enough to drink, so obviously he was sober anyway. So yeah, it were a nice weekend. It were, you know, same as I said, up until sort of this weekend, Pixie had been working Saturdays. So, hey, Angel, 3:30 a.m. in America. Oh, Minnesota. Hi, Alex. How are you? Yeah, they were just a bit, Mark. Absolutely trolled. The same as I say, I mean, it's not very often. I mean, Pixie, let alone Eagle, get that absolutely trolled. But same as I said, you know, it's good to let your hair down occasionally. And, you know, if you've got visitors over, why not? So yeah, we've had a good time. But the only thing is, I need a week to recuperate from the weekend. So yeah, but we did have a good time, and I think Chris enjoyed himself, and I think Keith enjoyed himself. Same as I say, it's not very often. Well, I mean, I've never seen Mr. Eagle VP, you know, off his trolley basically. But same as we've said, you know, it's nice to let your hair down once in a while. And that's exactly what they did. Hey, Emily, how are you? Does anybody want an invite up? Same as I say, I hadn't... yeah, absolutely, Raven. There was absolutely off the trolley. You know, the same as we've said, I mean, when Keith got up the next morning and he saw he'd got 16 thumbs down, you know, same as I said, it's somebody that don't like seeing people enjoying themselves. It were a laugh, you know, and oh, poor Kate. Are you being sick again, dear? Yeah, so same as I said, it's obviously it's somebody that doesn't like to see people enjoying themselves. The fact that we've gone up to Keys, we were, well, I didn't let my hair down, so to speak, but you know, we had a good time. Oh, Emily, Emily's stalking Gethin as well because she's listening to his radio show. Well, this is it, you know, and same as I say, when we got up, because what it is, Keith actually lives in sheltered housing, and they've got what they call a guest room. Now, Callum had to sleep on the sofa. Hey, morning, Easy. How's Kate today? Did you get her in the doctors, or are you taking her to the hospital? I'd like an update, you know, on our Katies. But it seems like both Kates are sick because Kate's family vlogs is not feeling too chipper either. So yeah, so yeah, so we had the guest room, which is sort of downstairs from where Keith lives, and Callum kicked at Keith, you see. I'm going to take her to the hospital today. Well, you'll have to keep us updated, Daisy Days. I hope she gets better soon. And yeah, when you said she'd been poorly for a few days and said she weren't very well last night, you know, we all worried about her. So yeah, get her off to the hospital and make sure she's okay. So yeah, you know, so and obviously Keith's wife, they'd made arrangements because she'd made arrangements to stay at a friend's just down the road. Yeah, so basically it enabled Keith to sort of let his hair down a bit. So yeah, we had a good night, and then we had to laugh because when we got back, Keith rang us, and the friend that she'd stopped with was making Sunday lunch, and basically she cremated the chicken, and there were three fire engines turned up, and the police chief or something. So Keith's plan was, before he went to pick her up from the friends, he was going to have a little bit of a kip because he got up with an hangover, and that didn't go to plan either because obviously the friend that she was staying with actually burnt the chicken. Hey, chaotic world. So yeah, so he says, you know, next minute he knows, he says he hadn't managed to edit any of the drone footage. He didn't manage to have a kit because he got a phone call from his wife to go and pick her up because the friend of hers had, you know, had burnt the chicken, and it will, it will like, because this friend also lives in the sheltered housing. Obviously, all the fire alarms and everything had gone off. They had to evacuate and all sorts. And me and Chris absolutely rolled with laughing when he were telling us yesterday. Yeah, it were. Emily says it was a good stream. Never laughed so much. Now see, well, this is it. This is it. And you know, I mean, Keith don't care about the thumbs down. But he was saying, well, why have I got so many thumbs down? Same as I says, it's probably just killed, same as, you know, just killjoys that can't stand to see people enjoying themselves. And same as we've said, I mean, we don't go up there and visit him all that often. I mean, yes, it's close, but it is like an hour and 20 minutes away. You know, so yeah, we don't get to see him all that often. And same as we said, if you can't let your hair down once in a while, well, this is it. Same as we've said, everybody Hey, Bella. Everybody that joined, that was on the panel, that was in the chat, we're all having a laugh. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And same as I said, it's just killjoys and people that can't see you know, can't stand to see people enjoying themselves, and you know, like the community atmosphere, everybody were laughing, you know, and but same as I said, you don't take any notice of the thumbs down, so you know, it's like onwards and upwards, so to speak. But they went out on the drone on Saturday. Amos 42. They both got up with sore heads, Moz. They both were going, oh God, next morning. So yes, there was two sore heads the next morning. Yeah, same with, I mean, Keith said, you know, he doesn't worry about it, but he was sort of saying, well, why have I got so many thumbs down? You know, and you know, he's not worried about it. Don't get me wrong, he's not. Don't get me wrong, you know, he's not worried about the thumbs down or anything. It was just the fact that he couldn't understand why I'd got so many. Hey, boss man. If anybody wants to come up on the panel, just say I want to come on the panel in the chat, you know, and I'll invite you up. But yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. And I were the one that nearly fell over, and I was sober. But see, what it is in Keys is like got like a little veranda type of thing, and I went out onto the veranda, but it's quite you have to step over. So I'd gone out for a cigarette. I went on the veranda, had a cigarette, come back in, and as I sort of stepped through the door, the tip of my slippers caught the step, and away, and of course my knee gave way. So I nearly ended up in a heap on floor. And I was only saying, can you imagine if them two had had to pick me up, we'd have all been in a pile on floor. So yeah, so that would have been comical in itself. Can you imagine them two pair of drunkards trying to pick me up off at floor? There'd have been one big pile of bodies in the middle of the room. And we were laughing about it yesterday because, same as I says, can you imagine them two trying to pick me up off the floor? Oh dear. But yeah, it were a good laugh. We had a right laugh. And yeah, same as I say, I was the sober one, and I was the one that nearly ended up on the floor. Okay then, Chaotic Word, thanks for coming in. And Pixie's at work as well. Okay then, Mark, I'll send you an invite. I don't know whether Mr. Eagle VP is watching or not. He's probably catching up on some sleep. So yeah. And Callum sort of went in. Keith had sort of gave him permission to go in his bedroom and watch the TV. Well, this is what I was saying, Mark, because I sort of put my foot through the step, caught my slipper on this, because you like have to step over something, and you know, as I sort of stepped over, my slipper caught the step, plus my knee gave way, and I was sort of like stumbling forward. And Keith's going, oh, watch telly. He weren't bothered about me. I mean, he were more interested in saving his telly. So, but could you imagine if I hadn't to save myself? I couldn't rely on them two to save me. Do you want an invite up, Bella? Be nice to see you again. I mean, there not be so many people on the panel. I've sent Mark Plays an invite, so why have you only had 3 hours sleep then, Emily? Tell me. Well, not quite, boss man. Oh dear. And I half expected having to kick Chris out of bed. Oh, your stuff. I've already had my toast, Bella, so I'm all right. I half expected having to kick Chris out of bed and send him up to Keith's flat, because when he's had a, you know, he tends to snore a lot louder. I've already had mine, Emily. Plate's empty. So yeah. So, but it didn't. As soon as he had it, pillar and that were it. And oh, Marmite. I'll just have plain old toast with a bit of butter on it. That were it. That's all I've had. But then I'll be having what I call them cobs. Chris calls them bread cakes. Well, they actually call them bread cakes here. Moss has just had his dinner. Well, there you go. So yeah, so we sort of had an early-ish night last night. And he never woke up, got out to go to the toilet or anything last night. It was Sparko till the 6 o'clock this morning. So Hey, hi Ian Matthews. Uh-oh. I only ended up having one, Emily. That was it. I think he was saving some, because I'd said to him, because his you see, Keith's wife is very, very shy. Everybody's saying the courtyard tea, and so I mean, we've got the 9 viewers, so there's at least 9 of us know that you're skiving off work. So yeah. So what I did, I think I made 12, because they were I actually put them in muffin cake cases. So what I'd done, I could only fit 9 in one of these big sandwich boxes. So I got a celebration tin and I put like 3 separately in a celebrations tin. So anyway, we unpacked the car. Well, we didn't unpack the car. We bought like a few bits up with us. So I says to Keith, I says, I've made some cupcakes. AJ love. But the only ones that he'd bought from the car were the ones in the celebrations tin. So Keith says, oh, are we having a cupcake then? So he brings this celebration container out. I says, well, you'll have a job, because that one's only got 3 in it. And there were 4 of us, obviously. Better than hanging out from the loo, yeah. So the container that Chris had actually bought up had only got the 3 in. So I says, well, I tell you what. I says, you 3 have one. I says, no, I'll have one a bit later on. Yeah. Well, you see, I hadn't scheduled it to start till 10 o'clock, but I'd already got 4 waiting. So I thought I'll go a little bit earlier. Does Keith want to invite up onto the panel? And have you recovered yet, Mr. Eagle VP? Yeah, there you go. The cupcakes were delicious. And has Pat tried them yet? Because I know you were saving some for Pat. So has she tried them? Okay, then. Do you want to? Let me just check something, Bella. I'll just check something. Bear with me. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Would you put your email address in the chat, and then once I've copied and pasted it, Bella, I'll remove it. Yes and yes. Does that mean you want? I'll send you an invite anyway, Keith. And I was just saying, Keith, I says I need a week to get over this weekend. in fact, I said to Chris when we sort of were coming home, I says, just drop me off at Signet Hospital. So, and if anybody's wondering what the Signet Hospital is, just down the road, like literally. Hey, morning, Keith.
Good morning, everybody. What you doing? What you doing alive?
I had scheduled it to go at 10 o'clock, but I sort of, I've been in the bath, I've washed the pots, I've even rung up the prescription to order my prescription, and I'd set it up, and I'd already got 4 waiting.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, I better go live if I've already got 4 waiting.
Yeah. Oh, she's a girl.
Yeah, well, it's I'm gonna have to send it via email.
Yeah. Hello there, Moz42. No, I don't look as wobbly now. Well, I was bad yesterday. I had a terrible hangover yesterday morning, and I had to do egg and bacon for me guests as well, and mushrooms for that, Jeanette. Oh, mind you, today wore on. I tell you what, I was shattered like yesterday, though, like Chris. And I mean,
it didn't help matters that the lady that Pat was stopping with absolutely cremated the chicken.
Yeah.
Not to evacuate.
Yeah. So, you know, I was going to have an early night last night, don't you?
Yeah.
I ended up on Coach Eli's panel. I didn't get off till 12:10, so I didn't get to bed till 1:45. Oh,
we were in New Zealand then.
Yeah, I wish I'd been. You know, I thought I was.
Can you just remove it? For some reason, everything's highlighted. Oh, it don't matter.
Remove. You got it? No. Won't remove it.
There you go.
That's it.
I have sent Bella an invite because she's not been up on my panel before.
Yeah.
She's not in the circle, so I've emailed the link to you, Bella. So it should bring you on. It still works via email.
Yeah. Yes, I did, Moz. Really enjoyed. We had a fantastic weekend, me and Chris. You know. And Jeanette, because Jeanette was sober, but me and Chris.
I was just on about the incident when I fell through.
Oh yeah, she nearly went. Yeah, I thought, look out, that's another £500 TV. It's going to be an expensive weekend for Jeanette. But fortunately, she regained herself, composure, didn't you?
And I was just, because I was having a laugh, because I says, can you imagine them two trying to pick me up off the floor in that state? I said, would have probably ended up in a heap on the floor.
No, I would have just called the fire brigade out. I'd have explained, I've got a young lady here and there's 3 of us here and we can't manage to pick her up. Could you please send somebody? You know what Barry would have said, don't you?
Hey?
You know what Barry would have said?
What?
Oh, Dave, just call Dave.
Yeah, call Dave.
Yeah. The Troll Buster was about in Coach Eli's live stream last night, and I was on the panel. So could it still be me? But it's as we all said, Callum owned up to being the Troll Buster.
Oh, that's it. Cheery Giggles is in. How are you?
Hello, Jerry Giggles. Oh.
And has Pat tried one of my cupcakes yet?
No, she ain't been over yet.
Oh.
So she's trying one at dinner time when she comes. She's gone to a Tai Chi, you know, slow movement, you know, exercise to call it, but it's
I think she needs it to put up with you.
what are you going on about? Oh. Now, did you see Emily Bates' post on Facebook on the group site where she says ambition is to get 1,000?
Oh yeah.
By Christmas, by the end of the year. Oh hell! Oh, lovely, gorgeous, beauty on a budget. Our AKA Bella.
Oh, I love his earrings.
Yeah.
99p boot sale.
That's why she's got the name Budget.
Yeah, right. You say that the clue is in the name, beauty on a budget.
Yeah. You know what that means? It means that Baz buys all the makeup.
And thank you for messaging me, Bella, to see if we got home safely. She messaged me last night. She says, are you home? And, you know, are you home safely? And I says, yeah, we got back about 3 o'clock.
How is it when I go away? No one messages me and says, are you away? Have you got there? Have you got back? See, nobody cares about me.
You see, me and Bella are sisters from another mother.
But yeah, I know you are. Yeah, well, look at the sister. She's got that Random Life Productions. I've fallen out with her again anyway.
Why?
Because I was on Coach Eli's panel last night and she come in the chat and she started calling me wallpaper again and started calling me Granny called me something and she went, Granny, Keith, you know, and I thought every time she comes in, she has a go at me. It's all in fun, I know that, but I've disowned her now. She's gone.
I haven't seen her for ages. I don't know if I've got that Eli. I'll have to have a look. I'm sure I subbed him the other day when you did the chat with him.
Yeah. He was on last night about. He started his live stream about 11 o'clock and he invited me onto the panel just as I was getting ready for bed. So I thought I'll go on for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Granny come in and it was about live streaming against uploading, you know, videos.
Yeah.
Coach Eli gave us all our, you know, we had to tell him our opinions. Do we like live streaming or uploading projects? So Granny says, well, you've got to be around your channel, live streaming, a bit of video and so forth like that. So I agreed with Granny and he says, oh no, to grow your channel now, you've got to do live streaming. So
I'm still not up on it all, Keith. I still don't know.
It's not for everyone, is it though? DIY Misfit Mechanic at work. Hello. But yeah, not live streaming is not for everybody. People,
I think once I've done it, once I got my toe in the water, I think I could because I'm a chatterbox. But it's just the courage to do it the first time.
Well, you see, I mean, I was the same, Bella. I mean, I wouldn't even sort of appear on camera or go when Chris went live. But then I started my YouTube channel, and same as I say, that first night, can you remember that, Keith? It was total disaster. It took me an hour.
Yeah.
To get live. It took me an hour.
I went back last night over your old videos, Jeanette, and watched them from the start.
Well, I'm going to tell you a story now. Well, you see, his plan was yesterday, when we came back from Keys, we was going to come back home, unload the car, and then go to the big Asda. So on the way, there was an Asda in Grimsby.
Oh.
Right. So it wasn't a big one, like, you know, it's like Walmart's, like, big one.
Yeah.
Well, it's about 10 minutes down the road. So Chris says, well, tell you what, he says, we'll go in this Asda on his way home. He says, we'll get what we need. He says, and basically, he says, that way we can go straight home.
And I never do that because they're laid out differently and I get lost.
Well, you see, this is it. So anyway, we got what we needed. And I was going to make Keith some, like, ginger cupcakes with salted caramel icing. It's one of my vlogs anyway. But the only thing that we couldn't get at our Asda, because down the road we've got a little Asda, like a little one.
Yeah.
But a lot of the things that they've got in the big Asda, they ain't got in our small one. So I went in there and I actually saw some. The only ingredient I was missing was black treacle. So I got that. Anyway, we get to the cash out. And we're going through, and Chris thought, for some reason, Chris thought it was jam or something. And I says, no, I says, that's, you know, for me, for these cupcakes. And she says, oh, are you a baker? I says, yeah. I says, actually, I says, I've got a YouTube channel. So, she says, what's your channel? And I told her my name. And I says, basically, it's just my name. And then she got on about a few months or weeks ago, she made a lemon drizzle and I went, oh, you're talking to expert here.
Yeah.
I says, I'm expert on lemon drizzle. So she says, really? I says, yeah. I says, that basically were one of the first baking vlogs I did. So I says, well, just run me through what you did. So she were on about the drizzle bit. She says it didn't turn out right. I says, well, on mine, I says, I used caster sugar. So she says, that's where I went wrong. Then she says, I used ordinary sugar. You know, I just use lemon juice and caster sugar. So she went, that's where I've gone wrong first thing. So she says, I used ordinary sugar. And then she says, but I says, basically what I do, I says, as soon as it comes out the oven, I says, I get one of these skewers, I says, and I poke all holes in it. I says, and you've got to put the drizzle on while it's still warm. And she went, that's where I went wrong again. She says, I'll let it cool down. So a random woman in Grimsby Asda will probably be watching my lemon drizzle vlog.
Well, yeah, well, you are famous for that. So, yes, more and more supporters.
Well, this is it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna read you my star. This was my yesterday star. You know, my star.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, because I'm a Virgo, it starts off by saying the longest day of the year, June 21st, which is his wedding anniversary, can be the most romantic and exciting ever. So I don't know whether Chris has got something up his sleeve or not.
Oh.
The solstice will find you a beguiling new match. Well, that's out at window for a start. I've got enough on with the one I've got. And you believe in the power of love. Job-wise, you're in high demand. And a television show could launch a brilliant career for you and open doors for family members.
Jeanette Bake-Off.
So
I'm going to get my own television show by the looks of it, or my own channel.
Yeah, well, you've already got it, Jeanette, haven't you?
Oh, this is it.
It might be taking off. Well, it's taking off.
So yeah, I'm gonna be on the telly. So you heard it here first.
Because the way it's going, you're going to be overtaking Chris before long.
I overtake us all.
You know how, because when we got up yesterday morning, Keith was saying, "Oh, I've lost so many subs," and Chris says, "Well, I've lost some and all." I'd actually gained, and when we got back here yesterday afternoon, I'd gained another 2.
See, you know, personality, in it, or is it the lemon drizzle? I think I'm going to put a poll up. Is it personality, lemon drizzle, or the cupcakes?
So yeah, so because I had to laugh at that when I read that yesterday, and Keith actually sort of rang Chris on Hangouts, and you know, he got back all right and everything. And I said, "I'm going to be famous, Keith."
I think it's because she's just herself, and I think
this is it.
People want that, you know. Even though I'm a big part of the beauty community, I know the people that write to me, and I get a lot of emails, and they write to me and they say, "We like you just because you're you, just because you don't, you know, I can't afford to spend on an eyeshadow palette the same as I spend on a week's bloody shopping."
Yeah,
I can't do that. I haven't got that money. And I think
this is it. And that is why your channel's named Beauty on a Budget. It just goes to show people that you can be beautiful. Yeah. You can be beautiful and not have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah. I'm just going to go off for a second, Jeanette, because I've got to check my dryer in the drying in the spin dryer.
Yeah, don't let it catch fire, whatever you do.
Well, okay, there won't be a minute.
But yeah, you know, I mean, when we was in Gail's live stream the other night, and she says people can relate to Jeanette. Yeah, hey, Osby Chandy, you know, and
that's what it is. That's what people want. Normal.
Yeah, yeah.
It can be even worse in the beauty community, Jeanette, because you can get some really. I mean, I come on there with my face scrubbed, and first thing in the morning, I say, "Look, this is what the normal woman looks like." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what people want to see. They don't want to see plastic faces, and I mean, some do, but there's still everyday women out there that just want to be. You know, I'm an ordinary housewife. I'm not
exactly. I was just about to say the same thing. I mean, if it's anything like me, Bella, I'm up at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I've been in the bath this morning. I've sort of tried to blow dry my hair, but it's getting a little bit long now. But I sort of. You know, I don't make myself up first thing in the morning because I'm not going anywhere. Nobody's, as far as I know, is coming to visit. You know what I mean? And the normal housewife don't get herself made up, you know, to...
It's not... I put my makeup on every morning because of my channel. I do it because of what I do.
Yeah.
It is a beauty channel, and I do little vlogs all day, and I do little bits of filming all day, so I have to do it for that reason. But like weekends and that, I don't.
Well, this is it. I mean, same as I say, you know, normally the only time, it's very rare I get my makeup out, but if we're going anywhere, I do put makeup on. But you know what I mean? Just for everyday things. I mean, to me, nobody else is going to see it, only me.
Yeah. I think you look better now. I was looking at your other videos. You look better with fairer hair.
Yeah. Well, this is sort of more going back to my normal colour.
It's better. It suits you better.
I mean, it's all right, Bella. I'm just looking for this photograph that I've got here. I don't know whether you've ever seen it or not.
Which one's that?
That was me when I were about 12. And that is like the natural colour of my hair. Right. You know, it's like a gingery brownie colour.
Yeah.
So I'd had the black hair. I was getting fed up of it because it was always a mess. And I thought, sod it, I'm going to have it all cut off. Now, I said to Chris, I says, well, look, I says, and because Chris liked the black hair, and several of people had said black hair suited me, so went, you know, the black colour. And I says, look, I says, if I'm going and having it all cut off, I'm going to go back to my natural-ish colour, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
And you see, when, I mean, on his wedding pictures, I got short hair like this with the blonde highlights in. So I said,
the wedding pictures, you'll have to show me.
I will say the one, I've got one up on wall, but I'm not getting, I'll show it you, you know, another time. But yeah, this is sort of similar to when we first got married.
Yeah.
And when I went to the hairdressers and I had it done like just before Christmas, and I says to her, look, I know my hair's long. I says, but I'm just getting fed up. I can't do anything with it. I says, I can go in the bath, blow dry my hair, and I says, it's like rat's tails. I says, I'm getting fed up with it. I says, I want it all cutting off. I says, I want a short style. I says, and I want him to go back to like a brownish colour, which is like more like me, you know, my natural colour. So she went, Even the hairdresser didn't think it was a good idea. So she says, are you sure about this? You know, once I've done it, I can't sort of undo it, so to speak. And I says, yeah. So basically, she had to strip all the black out, obviously use peroxide and strip it all back.
Yeah.
And sort of she did the like blonde bits with foils and then like a normal brown. So anyway, so when it were all done and she were actually blow drying my hair, I mean, that is like my profile picture. That was actually the first time I had it done. That was the lady took the picture for me. And she says, do you know something? She says, when you told me what you wanted doing, I were umming and ahhing and I thought it were a bad idea. She says, but now I've done it, she says, I think it suits you.
Yeah.
You know, she says, it like it takes 10 years off you.
Yeah, I think it does.
You know, so, you know, she was sceptical at first, but when she'd done it, she thought, yeah, it does suit you.
Yeah. Do you colour it yourself now to go hairdressing?
No, I sort of, I'm trying to hold off a bit because we're going to Isle of Wight in August. So I sort of want to have it done sort of mid-July.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of, even though it's sort of like my fringe is going on my nerves because it's a bit long and it's dangling in me, you know what I mean? I'm sort of trying to hold off a little while.
Yeah,
have it done before we go away.
I think I've been blonde about 2-3 years. But I was always dark, very dark. And I dyed it like a real brunette brown, you know, and I always kept dyeing it that colour because I started going grey. But I went so grey that when I was dark, every 4 weeks you'd see the line.
The hairline where
I was having to do it every 3 or 4 weeks. I said, no, I'll go blonde. Well, I went to the hairdressers the first time. I went to the hairdresser about the first 3 times just to get it because it was a big job.
Yeah.
She had to take all the brown dye out and everything else. And she took it out and I was ginger. I had a heart attack. But then now I don't. I cut it myself and I style it myself. And
you see, same as I say, when I had the black hair and it were long, I just used to get one from the supermarket.
Yeah.
Because it's just like an all-over colour.
That's
you know,
right.
just whack it on and job's a good one.
That's what I do.
But with this, because it's sort of, the main colour is brown, but she put me a few highlights in it.
It's highlighted, yeah.
But when she first cut it in December and stripped it all back, she says, well, I don't want to go too mad with the highlights because it's going to damage hair something chronic.
Your hair's in good condition now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you what I use Tresemme.
So do I. I love
I always use that, and I've used it for years. And even the hairdresser says when I go to the hairdressers, you know, considering your age and the amount of colour and everything that you've had on your hair, she says it's in lovely condition.
It is. You can see it really shining.
So it weren't Saturday night because I went out on the veranda and absolutely hammered it down. I were absolutely wet through.
Oh, when you went out for that fag?
Yeah. When I said I heard it thundering, and I kept saying I better go out for a cigarette outside. And while we're out there, me and Chris both went out there, and it absolutely hammered it down. And I come in like a drowned rat. I couldn't see out my glasses.
It did here. It was a couple of hours earlier than you, but it did here, and it really pelted off the windows. You're right.
So I'm laughing at him. Matthews, he came in and he says, don't tell anybody. He says, but I'm skiving off of work. And he's just put, it's break time, so I'm okay for 5 minutes. So we were skiving off work. I was just telling Bella about when we went out for the cigarette on your porch patio or whatever you call it. Yeah. I got absolutely drowned like a drowned rat.
Yeah, I should have had my camera on shouldn't I? And then I could have posted that. That would have gone viral today. Oh,
I will like the proverbial. Well, drag through an edge backwards, Bella. Yeah,
it looks as though you just got out the shower with your clothes on, you know.
Bless her.
I'm going to say I was like this. I had to take my glasses off. I got rain all on my glasses. T-shirt was wet through. And then I sat outside of Callum and kept saying, "Oh, you're wet."
Yeah.
Hey, I want to ask you something where we're quiet on the end. There's not a lot. What does it mean, super chat?
Super chat is people. Yeah, I'm going to say super chat is, you know, like when we're doing a live stream and there's a thing to put your comment in.
Yeah.
Now, normally, I mean, like if you were to, you've got the hours, you got the hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so you can actually monetize. You can put ads. I mean, Keith probably knows a bit more about it than what I do.
You go into your settings. If you've got the 4,000 hours and you've got the 1K subscribers. Yeah. So when you do a live stream, if you go into your settings, advanced settings, you can monetize. You know, on your channel, you go into your settings on your channel, and it's got a box where it says super chat. You tick that, and then you are allowed super chat. That means that people can donate to your channel. Now, if they donate through super chat, YouTube take 30% of the donation. If you want to be donated, either set up a PayPal account or another account and put it in the information, because PayPal don't take anything, whereas YouTube, like James Cox got donated $100 the other night, and so that means that YouTube would have earned themselves $30 for nothing. You know, to me, it's like giving to charity and the charity taking 30%.
Yeah.
You know, and the whole point of monetization, Bella, is, you know, like when you're, let's say, for instance, this live stream. So after the live stream's finished, you can actually put ads on any blog or live stream that you do at certain intervals. Now, if people watch them advertisements, YouTube pay you for people watching the advertisements.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, I mean, I'm 20,000 minutes away from getting reviewed again. But I'm not going to monetize my channel anymore. I can't be bothered with it.
To be honest, for the peanuts it's just not worth the hassle.
No, because, you know, I'm never going to be up into thousands and thousands. You know, I mean, I'm looking to get up to 2K. You know, I think I'm privileged to get there, because I don't think who wants to see a 68-year-old bloke yapping away.
Obviously, people do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be at nearly 2,000.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually over 2,000, but they wanted to watch the Saturday night, Keith.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, because we were slightly inebriated.
Slightly.
Well, we was.
Slightly.
I'm not incriminating myself any more than.
On the video.
He's pleading the Fifth Amendment, Bella.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to get you rather randy with the brandy, but you didn't. You only had the one, so Chris missed out, didn't he?
I'll tell you something, Keith. Yeah. I had that much brandy, Bella, and rest were lemonade. But you see, the thing is, when I drink, you know, after the surgery, it gives me terrible heartburn. You know, like I get acid reflux.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't do it. You know, because I pay for it afterwards, not because I'm drunk or anything. It's the fact that I get terrible heartburn.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do a Carl now. I'm going to be off beer and everything like that. That's it. That was my last thing. Till somebody else comes.
Well, same as I said, you know, we were discussing like the 16 thumbs down on Sunday morning. You know, and same as I was saying, you couldn't understand why so many people had given you the thumbs down. And same as I said, it's just people that are out there, because you and Chris were enjoying yourselves. We're all enjoying ourselves. Exactly. Even the people on the panel, you know, I mean, Emily came on this morning and she says, I really enjoyed, you know, the live stream Saturday night.
We all did.
You know, and same as I said, it's just some killjoys out there that don't like to see people enjoying themselves.
Exactly. Miserable bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah, but you can't.
Can you imagine the live stream that night that we all staying in the Airbnb?
That is gonna be epic, isn't it? You know.
Hi, Marie.
Yeah, Bella's gonna be live streaming. Random Life's gonna be live streaming. I'm gonna be. You are. Chris is. And Junior Eagle's gonna open his channel on that night.
On that note, Chris came up with a great idea yesterday, Keith, after we got back. You know, when we sort of all meet up at the Bullring, he don't know whether he's going to be able to do it because of the location of it. But he said it'd be nice to send the drone up, hover above everybody, and everybody be waving to the drone.
It would be nice.
Oh, mention the devil and she's on. She's at work. Oh.
But yeah, that was an idea that Pixie came up with yesterday when we got home. He said it, even if it's sort of just sending the drone up, everybody standing there as a group, and then we're getting everybody on and we're not missing out anybody.
Really nice.
You know, even if it's sort of just for 10 seconds. So he sends the drone up, everybody's standing there waving, including Pixie. You know, it's just something that can be caught for posterity.
It would be really nice.
You know, same as he says, afterwards, people are sort of going to break off and do their own thing.
Yeah.
You know, same as, I mean, Emily said it's a good idea. But I said the only sort of downside of it is they're going to be able to get it up in the air with it actually being at the Bullring.
Yeah.
Because there is certain no-fly zones, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
yeah, you won't be able to do it, Jeanette, in Birmingham. Can't do it in the city, in a built-up area.
You see, but it was sort of, same as he says, well, I'll sort of throw the idea out there, you know, even if we have to move to another location, it'd be nice to set the drone up in the air and have everybody as a group, you know, sort of just waving at the camera.
I've just put my phone on so I can see the chat, because I can't see the chat because I'm on my iPad.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hi, Gail.
So, yeah, but it's something that we could sort of work with, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think if we could do it, it'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Catch everyone, couldn't you?
Well, that's it. I mean, same as Chris says, it'd be nice to show everybody the amount of people that's there, and we're getting everybody sort of in the one group and just waving to the drone, and you know, it's a matter of like 10 seconds up in air and bringing it back down.
Yeah.
Have we got a figure of how many's going yet?
Well, Gail said about 30, I think.
Wow.
Because I don't know, because Carl had said that he'd contacted 14 people that he knew that were on YouTube.
Yeah.
Emily's bringing her friend.
Yeah.
So I mean, Gail, if Gail's still here, I mean, she might be able to sort of, you know, tell us sort of a more accurate figure. I mean, I don't really know. Or when you think about it, I mean, like there's 3 of us. There's you, there's Bella, Gail, Emily. I think Nick, Equinox Photography's come in.
Yeah.
And I don't know who else, same as I say.
Mark, please. I'm back just waiting to see if I can still jump on. So
yeah, I sent him an invite ages ago. But yeah, I you know, there's got to be one or two of us.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to Bella being in the house. Oh, what a night that's going to be. Forget about the meet up at the bull ring.
I was going to say Kate's going
to be good. Yeah, so I've got the 4 cans for Chris, 4 cans of Foster's. I've got my 2 cans of John Smith's. I'll fetch a bottle of brandy and a bottle of whiskey.
I don't drink at all.
Oh,
well, monkey.
Well, we better take some coffee or tea for Bella then.
No, I just drink Coke. I can't drink because of the medication I'm on.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you see, the same as I say, that's another. I mean, Keith will verify. I mean, he saw me take the tablets yesterday morning. I have to take them in a big plastic bag. I've got that many monkeys, and it's cost flying monkeys in chat. I've got that many tablets. I take 10 in one go in the first thing in the morning. I don't know if it's 30. I got so many weird things to do. It's bonkers. Well, that's it. But I know Carl, just my randomness, says he were, you know, contacting a few people that he knew that were on YouTube. And
yeah, is Kate coming over, or is she? Can't she make
yeah, as far as I know, Keith. Yeah, because Mark Place said the other day that he wouldn't mind coming, but they're not let him travel on his own. And Kate's offered to, you know, support him or go with her, basically.
Yeah, that's nice. Is Little coming with Kate then, or is her mother?
No, I think her mother's having Sarah overnight.
Yeah.
It's only going to be like overnight, really.
Yeah.
But, that were it. She were on about the other day. Her original plans was to go over on the ferry, but she says it's going to be quicker and cheaper to fly.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's really ridiculous. Do you know I've got a disability card for the train, so I can get cheaper rail fares.
Yeah.
But if I didn't, and I have to pay full money, and I was going down to my Rebecca, who lives in Sittingbourne in Kent, it would be cheaper for me to fly from Manchester than to get a train.
Well, I think Kate says, I think she says she was on about flying from Dublin to Manchester or something, and then getting something like that. But she did say, basically, it's cheaper to actually fly than it is get the ferry.
Did I hear, Bella? Did I hear you say your daughter lives in Sittingbourne?
Yes, she does.
Oh, my brother lives there. That's where I go all the time to see my brother.
Oh, I'm always staying there to see my daughter.
Right. So next time you go, you'll have to let me know, and then I'll go see me. I'll arrange to see my brother, and we might get a meet up there.
Okay,
well, that's it.
Yeah,
do it. Eagle and Bella.
Yeah, Eagle and the budget. Let's say you need a network rail card, Bella. Just book trains months in advance. Ginger Monster does that.
Yeah, but I've got a disability pass, gal, so that I couldn't have the both. And the disability pass gives me about 50% off.
Yeah, that's a good.
And Marie says she'll be there in spirit and art, and Raven wishes she could make it.
So do I.
Yeah. I'd love the Raven to come. That'd be great.
We've said, I mean, we're going to do one a bit later on in year again, like towards, you know, like October, November time.
Yeah, that's when.
Hopefully that time is Crimson will be able to come over.
Then there'll be some sparks, fireworks. Juice and Crimo, but I mean, Juice has got his boyfriend over now, hasn't he?
I don't know whether it's his boyfriend.
Well, I think it is the way you know. So Crimson's out the picture now.
But yeah, you know, I mean, if we organise, let's say October, November time. Raven says if Crimson's going to come over, book me in for it.
Oh, I didn't know the Raven had a sock.
Oh, it's a secret crush, is it? We know now.
Oh,
You see, Kate's got a crush on Crimson as well, so they'll all be fighting over him.
what? Kate, our Crimson.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Everybody's got a crush on him.
Because Carl and Kate came to an agreement they were going to share him. or the scenario of 3 in a bed.
Oh, God.
Well.
It's too early in the morning.
So if we had Raven to the mix, that'd be 4 in a bed as well. But no Raven spoken for. I mean, I was just going to say, well, I'll make you jealous because I'll have him sleeping under my roof.
Yeah, that'll make them all jealous. That will.
I says to Chris, I says, can you imagine? I says, Crimson staying here. I said, everybody would be beating door down.
Yeah.
You know, hi Jeanette, Chris, we've just come to visit you. Well, no, not really, because we've come to visit Crimson. You know, move out my way. I've got to get to Crimson.
Everybody is a lovely lad, though.
Yeah, he is.
It's a lovely. He may be a
intro.
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, I think he's done well.
We're going away. I've sort of not really had time to catch up. But
good.
Yeah. But I mean, the one he did for me, I mean, everybody's saying, oh, well, I love the intro. I love the intro. You know what I mean? Can you imagine me standing there with wand? Hey, Tony. Gregory says, hey, Mrs. P, we tried your recipe for the gooey butty dessert. Ours was okay. We wanted it as gooey as yours. It still tasted great. Hey, talk the devil.
Yeah, he's in. Morning, Barry.
Trollbuster's here.
Is he?
No, Barry's just coming.
It's our Barry.
Yeah. I have sent an invitation to Barry. So, but yeah, I mean, and did that? I'm just sort of trying to think because they've both been out filming with the drones. Talk of the devil in the short beard. He's posted one yesterday, and did you see his attempt at rapping?
No, that ain't on that one.
Isn't it? I thought it was on the one that you posted.
Oh yeah, it is on. Yeah, no.
Yeah, because you said something about we'll be going live tonight, but this probably not get posted till tomorrow.
Yeah. That one. It was on at the end, wasn't it? Where I was doing a bit of rapping to our Crimson. Yeah. I'll just check how many I lost. Wait a minute.
Well, you had to go, Keith. That was the main thing.
Yeah, and he'll be asking me to come on his rapping now. You know,
if you want to do a collab with him.
Yeah. I've never ever seen. I've seen a drone. I don't know what one looks like. I've never seen one.
Oh well, you will do. We'll fetch our drones. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's in! It's our Pixie.
I would have said he's been in about. I says, talk of the devil in the shore to appear. I'm talking about Pixie.
What's he doing? He's working. Is he having 5-minute break?
Probably having a break. Probably having a coffee break.
What is it? It's 10:25. No, it's a ciggy break, isn't it? Every 5 minutes.
Saying this morning before he left, you know how the guy started last week? Is he might eventually get to meet him today.
Yeah, because he said he was.
Laughing what Chris has put. Is keep slow on the uptake.
Yeah, I'm still suffering after this weekend, Chris. You know, because I'm a lot older than you, it does take time for the brain to clear. You know that. Well,
this is the thing, Bella. I mean, you're going to laugh at this. When they did the live stream on Saturday night, Emily put in the chat. Well, her friend that's going to the Birmingham meet with her, his name's Steph. Well, her birthday's the day after. So she said in the chat, she says, would everybody be so kind as just to say happy birthday, Steph? You know, like something like what Carl did, but just wish Steph happy birthday. So I says, yeah. I says, I'll remind him in the morning because they'll have forgot about it by in the morning. So I gets up and I went, Emily told me there was something I'd got to tell you. And I can't remember. And I was sober one. And I and I'm like that, Keith. So I'd forgot by the next morning. So I had to message Emily on Hangouts and say, I forgot what you told me last night. I says, I can't remember. I says, but that's just my age.
Yeah, Crimo's in the house, and we're just talking about him, haven't we?
Yeah, his ears must be burning.
Yeah. 4 in a bed, Crimson. We've been talking about.
It's too early. It's too early.
So yeah, I mean, and I was as sober as a judge, and I still couldn't remember what she'd said morning after. So, but I mean, that's just my age.
No, you can't use that excuse, my adopted daughter.
I can.
Yeah, that's my excuse. My age. It's always my age.
Hey, well, when you think about it, Keith, in 4 years' time, I'll be a pensioner.
Yeah, but you don't get your pension till you're about 60. About 66, 67, innit?
Oh, well, you're classed as a pensioner once you get to 60, and I've only got another 4 years.
Well, in the States, you're classified as a senior citizen at 55.
Really?
Yeah. You go in restaurants and you can get the senior citizens bill at 55.
I think what Pixie's just put, she's diving, but I think that means she's lying. She had 5 beers and 10 brandies.
I think, who's older at me and you, Keith?
What was that?
Who's the oldest at me and you?
Well, I'm 68, so I don't know. I've never asked you your age, so I would never do that.
I have sent you an invitation, Crimson.
I'm 63, Keith.
Yeah, yeah. So,
I had to laugh in Midnight Ravens. Bella called me a baby.
Yeah. and Mrs. Eagle's 81, nearly 82.
Is she?
Yeah.
And I says, it's a long time since I've been called a baby. I says, I feel about 90 some days. I don't know about.
Well, Chris was a friend. I've just you've just lost one support, Chris. I thought it was 98.
He's not bothered now. He's drunk your whiskey, Keith.
Yeah. Well, I've still got another 3 bottles in there, so.
Well, that's good to show, Keith, how often you drink.
Yeah. How old's Baz then, Bella?
Baz is, I'm trying to think. He's, I'm 63. He's 53.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, here he comes.
He's not coming to the meetup, is he?
Oh, so hello, I'm Keith and Chris. Just a little I can't hear. I can't see anything. My eyes are going.
Oh well.
I was just saying, how about that?
Are you all right, Barry? You ain't had too much, are you, this morning? It's only early morning.
Oh,
You never have enough, great, Keith.
I'm sorry, I've got to get a tissue. It's made me eyes.
Just have a little whiskey.
At least he's got a bottle in, so we know where to go, me and Pixie.
That's it. Oh dear.
Now at drunk Baz.
I wouldn't say he weren't that drunk because he were drinking it out at bottle. I mean,
yeah.
Let's be fair.
Oh, well.
Because when we were driving home, because
Pixie's put, now try that drunk, Baz.
Chris had got like water in a pint pot on Sunday morning. So I says, did Keith ask? He says, no, I had to ask for it. He says, I got to do something to rehydrate myself. So Pixie actually had a pint pot with some water in it the next morning.
He did, yeah. I didn't.
Yeah, vodka.
Oh, Marie's 66.
Oh.
Oh, we've got some senior citizens in the chat as well now tonight. Today, this morning.
A citizen.
Well, what should I say then? The older community then. Is that
Watch it.
Oh, well, okay. The young at heart community.
That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, the young at heart community.
Hey, got the good ones in. Pixie says he's 26. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that tooth fairy.
That's what you drank overnight. That's 26, isn't it?
How old are you, Barry? You're in your 50s, aren't you?
40.
Shut your face.
That's Keith.
That's it. I'm going. I'm out.
Barry's on sub from Keith now.
I
know he's only in his 40s.
Yeah, about 44.
Yeah, he is in his 40s. Yeah. See, it's my mind. It's gone again.
Yeah, see, and he's just been on about me blaming me age.
21.
It's an age thing, Barry. Sorry.
Hey, Keith, it's not what's good for goose is good for gander. He's just been telling me off because I was blaming me age.
You see
yeah.
what Chris has put.
Yeah, he's
coming
home.
Coming home for dinner. Wink, 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 wink.
Well, it were. I don't know this morning because I said to him, I says, "Are you coming home for lunch or not?" I don't know. So that's basically why he's put that.
Yeah.
The new guy started last week, and his partner that he normally works with this is like his second week off.
That's code, isn't it? I'm coming home for dinner. Wink, wink.
Oh dear.
He's going to put Norwich in the abbreviations, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nick is off ready when I come home.
Oh, Barry.
Well, not if I'm live streaming or not.
Imagine the views you get. Break the internet.
That's something else I wanted to ask because I'm really dumb on these things. What does it mean when it goes viral?
It means he's got a disease. No, it just basically mean viral videos, Bella. It's basically ones that get like millions and millions of views. Like basically, you put a video out, it goes viral.
Everybody and his mother's watching it.
Millions of views.
Well, how do they go viral then?
You just have to wait for people to watch them.
Yeah, if you put up Bella running round your area naked, that would go viral.
I have in her birthday suit.
I have sent Crimson an invite. He did say he wanted, but
they'd be in bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll go viral for my channel. Crimson naked in bed.
Yeah, it would. Wouldn't it?
The Crimson.
Yeah, views would go up. It would be shared amongst Kate's fraternity and
what people look at. I'm going to tell you something now. What people look for, right? My videos, I've been doing it about 18 months, and my videos come somewhere between 400 and 700, right?
Yeah.
Views per video. So they start off about 2 or 3, and then as the weeks go on, they go up more as more people are watching them. I do different things to like mature women and this, and mature women, what we can wear, what we can eat, friendships and everything. And I did one, can a mature woman wear a short skirt? And the video was called A Mature Woman in a Short Skirt. It's got 13,000 views.
Now that's what you... That's what they tried to get at, Bella, because it's mature women in short skirts.
But it wasn't meant like that. It wasn't that
well,
type
what it's meant to be and what people think it is two different things.
Yeah.
And Crimson's letting it be known he's got nude photographs.
Oh, well.
And he says, do you want him to send your intro, Bella?
Yes, please, darling.
What, with nude photos? Hello?
You'll have to show me when you come over, Crimson.
No,
How about can a mature man wear a short skirt, Eagle?
Why should not work?
Tell you what, air mine just go. It blows me away. Yes, I think not a skirt, but a kilt.
Why not? Because you see these drag queens doing it.
Yeah. But would you, Barry? I mean, all right.
No, not today. It's a bit windy.
Right. I know I'm interrupting, but Barry, while we've got you on, Barry.
Yeah.
You know, like how we did the New Year's Eve stream last year?
Don't remember that far back, but yeah.
Well, we're doing one again this year.
Mm.
But between Pixie, you know, Crimson, Keith.
Yeah.
But the men have got to be dressed up as women.
What, again? I just got out of the last one.
Yeah. Look. Random started Crimson off now. Yeah. When those two get together, I think I'm gonna keep away from this meeting next month. With Random being there.
All I'm saying is, the way the girls' mind's working at the moment, and we have this mystery YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Mm. We still don't know, do we?
No.
They're not here this morning.
Midnight Raven says that's Barry at the weekend with his wig and dress.
I never wear a wig.
I never wear a wig.
But there's like a sort of a little bit of a debate going on about what the women should wear.
Well, I told you, bunny outfits.
I'm going to say the perverts out there want us to dress up in bunny outfits, but I don't think I'll get one big enough. I could manage the ears probably, but...
Just put your Santa suit on.
Or even better, page 3 models.
You could put a Santa suit on, Keith.
Yeah, I can easily dish that one out.
Oh yeah, your Santa suit.
Yeah. As Barry keeps reminding everybody.
You want to go and look on Pixie's Instagram.
But same as I was saying, Bella, that was before my surgery. I wasn't ashamed of my body then, and I'm not ashamed of my body now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I made that outfit all by myself. I did everything. What?
Are you told them about Chris nipping over on the cold floor to the log?
Well, we were down in the guest room, but the guest room in Keith's building hasn't got like an ensuite. Now there is a building across the road, and he says that was booked up, so we couldn't have that one, but that's got an ensuite. So basically, we had to come out the room and across like a landing to go to the toilets. So anyway, when we went to bed that night, I mean, normally Chris don't wear a stitch in bed, but he went to bed in his t-shirt and his boxers. So he says, if I get out of bed at night and I forget where I am, he'd likely wander across the landing and go to the toilet, So he says, I better leave my t-shirt and my boxers on. He says, in case I forget myself. So anyway, gets out of bed about 3:30 to go to the toilet. And it's like got a Yale locky thing on. And he says, I better put this on, else I'll be banging on the door, trying to get in. So anyway, he puts the Yale lock on and the door hadn't shut too properly. And I could hear him going, ooh, ooh, ooh. I says, what's up? He says, this bloody floor's cold. And he says, I wished I'd have put something on my feet now. He says, it will like marble floor.
Mm.
So we had to walk across the floor in his bare feet. And it's all right. I'm just sending Crimson another invite.
It's all I can say. It's a good job he didn't do what my mate used to do when he was drunk. When he wanted to go for a wee. Even at his own house, he'd go and piss in the wardrobe.
I was going to say.
Midnight.
I have heard a few. I have heard a few people do it. Well, you see, this is another thing as well. We'd go on Keith because Callum was staying in Keith's flat. We said, well, sometimes he has a tendency to sleepwalk.
Mm.
Because the other night, I mean, even here, he'll get up, and we heard him going down the stairs, and I shout, Callum, where you going? He never answered me. And next thing I heard his bedroom door go. He must have gone back in bed. So the next morning I says to him, I says, why are we going downstairs at 3:30 this morning? And he says, I never even got out of bed. I says, you did? And he did exactly the same thing at Keith. Keith said, the door go. And then when we said to him, were you wandering again at night, Callum? He says, no. He says, I was asleep all night. Keith says, well, I heard the door go.
No, Keith thought he heard the door go. It was Keith falling out of bed.
No, I heard. I heard the door go. Yes, I'm a very light sleeper.
See that?
Right after what you knocked back.
That's why I hear Callum getting out of bed, because I'm a very light sleeper as well.
Yeah.
Did you see what Raven said about dressing up?
About angels and devils.
Yeah.
Oh well, you know what I am, Midnight Raven. I can't be anything other, can I?
Well, you see, I sort of came up with the idea as well as like tarts and vicars. I mean, the ladies could dress up as vicars.
I am a tart, so it doesn't matter.
That's a good idea, Marie. I think when I do that bad boy one with our Crimson, I'll be in bed. And Crimson, we can do it at, say, 6 a.m. UK time. That'll make it 1 a.m. Canadian time. So we should both be still in bed. Yeah, that's a good idea. How about that, Steve?
Well, going back to, because Midnight Raven said would so watch that. You see, last year we did like a New Year's Eve one. We started off on Pixies, then we went over to Keys, and then after that we went over to Crimson's. Obviously, we're like 5, 6 hours in front of Crimson. So actually, when we celebrated New Year's, their New Year's hadn't come in then.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, we enjoyed it that much that we said we ought to do it again this year. Obviously, the community's grown since we did it last year.
It'd be good.
Yeah, we could start with Aussie Mark, Osbeat Jandy, Australia, and then come around the world as New Year's.
There's Aussie Mark and Choppers Rules in the same town. So, I mean, we could sort of either Aussie Mark or Choppers Rules and then sort of go through the channels. And Crimson says it was like I saw the New Year in twice.
Yeah.
But you see, on the stroke of midnight as well, Bella, we turned the camera around, or Keith turned the camera around, and you know, all these fireworks and everything in London.
Are you coming on, Crimson?
I've sent him the link twice.
Yeah, I know. But I do like that idea about doing the bad boy interview with him in bed. Yeah, what do you think to that, Jeanette?
I think it's a good idea. Just make sure Barry ain't next to you.
I'll tell you what, even better idea. I think I should do it July the 21st.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Keith in middle and me and Bella are either side. It's about...
We're going to do that interview July the 21st.
About a bit of drink out then.
I might be a bit inebriated that night, but we'll definitely do that.
And Pixie sat on bottom of bed, topping and tailing. Oh, even better, Callum and
yeah, Junior Eagle will be with me.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
I tell you what, Crimo, I'll send it you via email.
Yeah, oh, that'll be great. I think that's a fantastic idea.
About 5 in the bed.
Interview on your channels. July 21st.
I say.
Yeah.
Can you imagine about 5 on us in the bed?
Well, Juice My Randomness does his things on the bed with his that young lady. Yeah, so why can't I? I could have you one side, my adopted daughter, my sister Bella the other side, my adopted sister, Pixie the other end of Bella. That's 4 of us, and then Junior Eagle next.
You've already learnt him bad habits, Keith, by giving him a brandy.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's a junior eagle now, isn't he?
He's a lovely lad.
He's got to start his junior eagle.
What you say?
I can
Does he need to go on?
Yeah, and then I could say, "Here's me junior eagle. He's me adopted. You're my adopted daughter. You've had a child, so that'll make him my grandson, won't it? Yeah, me adopted grandson, the junior eagle. I like that.
So you're going to go into this hotel place and say, "This is my adopted sister. This is my adopted daughter."
Yeah.
Live stream from my bed. Are you going to do one then, Midnight Raven, tonight? Live stream from my bed. Yeah, I think she's going to do that. Yeah.
Well, she already does, because she sits on the bed when she's live streaming.
No, I mean on the night time. No, you ain't got to sit on the bed. You've got to be in the bed.
Just wearing your hat.
In bed with the eagle.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, I wear PJs. So, but I mean, Jeanette and Chris in the birthday suit. I dare ask Bella.
See what Bale's for. Eagle's concubine. His harem.
Yeah, can't be mine when Chris is in bed as well. See, I mean, I'd be there, Jeanette,
Eagle's harem.
Chris and Bella. So that'd put Chris in the middle of Jeanette and Bella. See, because I'm keeping it way over.
Yeah. You don't want anything incriminating.
No. I'm a good boy. I'm an angel. I can't go to the dark side.
Can you see that there? You got to say that pig flying up there. Can you see it?
I've just seen one fly past your finger as well, Barry.
Oh, good morning, Amber. Nice to have you in. I bet Amber's still in bed.
But yeah, we're going to have a fantastic time in Birmingham. Can you imagine me, Bella, and Kate all in the Airbnb?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kate. Oh yeah, I forgot about Kate. Yeah. So it's got to be me, Jeanette, Chris, Bella, and Kate all in the bed.
Roll over, so they all rolled over and one fell out.
Oh, Amber, I didn't want to know that. Another one who's in a birthday suit.
Yeah, and if Keith rolls out of bed, don't expect me picking you up. Same goes for Chris and all. They're picking neither up on a pocket floor. He's in hospital for a week.
Just going to get me drying. I'll be back in a second.
Oh dear.
What's he like, honestly? Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Blow my nose now.
Name that tune.
It's turning on to watching it and see.
Well, you see, in this house that I've bought, there's like a double bed, a room with two singles, another room with two singles, and then there must be some like a pull down bed or something, because it says it sleeps 9.
Right.
So I said, well, me and Chris obviously are going to have the double bed. You and Kate can have the 2 single beds, the 2 ladies, and then it all depends whether Keith's wife comes or not. But if Keith's wife don't come, then Callum and Keith can like share the other 2 single beds.
So we still have a spare room.
Pardon?
So there still be spare room.
Well, yeah, because it does say sleeps 9, but I'm assuming because like that's 6, so there must be like a double like pull down sofa or something. I don't. So yeah. I mean, so sort of the options there if anybody else wants to,
I think it's. I've never heard of that place, but I was looking at the website, Jeanette. I don't know how comes I've not heard of it. It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you see, when I went on it says like book now. So as far as I know, it's actually booked. But then it says, sort of, did I want to pay the full amount, and then it says like if it's like a group, you know, like let's say for Keith. And obviously we've got like pay 3 lots, but it includes breakfast and it works out with the 7 of us, it's £34.
No, you could not get that anywhere else. That's really
No,
good.
but that includes breakfast. Plus you've got like a kitchen and a bathroom with a shower and basically somebody's house.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know sort of whether they just do it like through the Airbnb or, well, same as I was saying to Chris the other day, you think if they did like rented it, they probably wouldn't get the revenue from it like they do if it's on Airbnb.
No.
Hey, Mark Plays has joined eventually.
So who cooks the breakfast then?
Well, I'm assuming that the people that own the house will, I don't know whether they'll. Hey, Crimson's here as well.
Hello.
I don't know whether they'll come to the house to cook it or whether they'll bring it already prepared. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's really good for the price.
Oh, Midnight Raven says you never know. I have money left over from the holiday, maybe.
Oh, we'd love that, Midnight. We'd love that.
Well, same as I say, I mean, like Bella's coming on the train and Emily Bird actually knows Birmingham, and she said that if anybody wants meeting at the station, Emily will go to the station to meet people.
I think what I've looked at when I looked at I googled it and that the station is quite near the Bullring.
Right next to it. From my you know what I've heard. You know, it's about 5 minutes away, I think. Yeah.
So
like on foot.
We're sitting in a good place.
So yeah. So I mean, if you're all in Dart, or you know, Emily said she'd meet people at the station.
Yeah, if the thing's true, because I'm only bringing an overnight bag anyway.
Oh, that's. I mean, like when we went to Keys.
That's all you'll need, Bella. Yeah. Just an overnight bag.
You see, when we went to Keys, because the guest bed hadn't got any bedding, we had to take the quilts and everything.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just an overnight bag, some clean undies, and a change of clothing for the morning.
Yeah.
You go wear undies. I ain't coming in.
I can see Keith like packing.
In mind, how much would be the room? Well, you see. The more people that comes, Raven, the cheaper it is. But for 7 of us, for this Airbnb, works out at £34 and some oddment. But that includes breakfast. And then obviously you've got to take into account, you know, your train fare or whatever to get down there. But the you know, obviously, if you put another person into the mix, it gets cheaper. The more people that are staying there. But it does say, it says it's got 5 bedrooms and it sleeps 9.
Oh,
you know how much fun that would be?
Oh, Jay.
You know, like to be in like an Airbnb full of like YouTubers and ladies and stuff. It would be a lot of fun.
Well, can you imagine, like, sort of when the meet's done and we all go back to the Airbnb? Hey, Mark's dropped out now. You know, we could all do like an evening live stream, you know, Bella, Kate, me, Chris, Keith.
All in different corners of the main living room. Yeah, just imagine that. And oh yes, Jeanette, can you show up a minute because I'm talking?
You won't worry about that,
because I never got a word in edgeways Saturday night.
I say no, in them 2 drunken reprobates never get a word in edgeways anyway.
It'll sound like a busy call center. You know, like in the background, you'll just hear talking.
Gail says, I may bunk up with you lot.
You should do, Gail. You'll have a lot of fun with all that.
As I say, the Airbnb, it says it sleeps 9 and it's got 5 bedrooms. And that £34, I mean, that's taken into account there's only 7 of us.
Oh, no,
The more people that share it, the cheaper it becomes.
Well, you know what Barry's just played, don't you? Roll over, roll over. I can see it being like that. Roll over, roll over.
We might have to shuffle people about because I think Bella would want to share with Gail.
No, I'm all right with Kate.
Well, same as I say.
I'm all right with any of them, Jeanette. You know me. You know me. I don't mind.
No, you don't mind.
Oh well. You know, I'll just let my beard grow a bit, like Steve's got his there. I'll get a bit of shoe polish, black shoe polish, so it makes it look. You know.
Well, I was just talking about it, Gail. Basically, it says book now, so I clicked on book now. It gives you the option of paying everything, you know, all in one go. But then it says if there's a group of you, you can send the link to the other people involved for them to pay their share, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gail's coming.
Yeah.
Gail's coming with us.
Yay!
Yeah. Bella, where you been for the last 5 minutes?
I'm trying to read
It's an age thing. It's an age thing, Jeanette. Don't forget, you know, we're young at heart, but we still suffer with the older.
Young at heart, but don't trust the fart.
It's like the YouTube. It's like the YouTube live streams. There's a bit of lag. Just gotta bear with it.
Hey, well, at least it's one thing. Me sharing a bed with Chris, I know what to expect.
Oh.
You know, farting wise, I mean.
My
Good morning, Baz.
Morning, Baz.
Morning.
Welcome to the
Come to this meetup.
There you go, mate.
And you should come to this meetup.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're all going to get into trouble, Baz. You know, all this life.
Gonna need Baz there to keep me and Bella in check.
I want to see 4 crimsons on the screen. Like that sounded like a fun time.
No, he's seen about 6 or 9 crimson. Get it right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they said it was like one of like random's kaleidoscopes.
Midnight Raven says once she's back on the 9th of July, she'll let us know if she can. But same as I say, it says it sleeps 9. So at present, I mean, we still don't know whether Keith's wife's going or not. It all depends health-wise.
I mean, that's a big bed, isn't it, for sleep tonight?
Just John Barry, Bella. I'll warn you now, Pixie's feet get cold.
Like the Wardens, wasn't it? Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Jim Boy.
Oh, no.
Well, if there's a put you up bed and it's in with the 2, you can put me, Kate, and Gail in together.
Well, this is it. Same as I say. I mean, if you look at it, I'll try and find you the link, Bella, and I'll send you the actual place. But it does say it's 5 bedrooms and it sleeps 9.
So it must have a put you up or something.
So
I want to sleep in the middle of Pixie's channel and Jeanette Pickering. I want to sleep like right in the middle.
Just make sure you're facing away from Pixie, though, Crimson.
Oh, I know. I've come well prepared.
I will say, just don't let him face you. That's all. Or
I have a clothesline hanger to put on my nose just in case that happens.
I'm not bothered to sleep with him.
Well, you know why I often say, God, it's getting windy in here.
God, honestly.
Yeah, so, same as I say, I mean, Raven says that once she gets back from her holidays, she's gonna let me know. But yeah, same as I say, I'll have to send you you know, the thing for it, Bella. But you see, it sort of just says like a double bed, 2 single beds, 2 single beds. But if there's 5 bedrooms, there must be some more beds somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad girls in with us.
Book beds.
So,
Best in their bunk beds.
pity person that's sleeping on bottom bunk. Oh dear. But yeah, right, because I actually shown it Keith, didn't I, Keith?
Yeah.
I got the link on the Facebook because sometimes it comes up on Facebook. I says, "Yeah, this is that ass, you know, that I booked for us at Birmingham."
Send us it. Oh, bit me mad. Send us it, the link.
Yeah. I'll send it you via Messenger a bit later on when I've done the live stream, Bella.
Okay, love.
So, but yeah, you'll be able to have a look at it. Because see, all I did was go on the Airbnb website and I put like Birmingham, and it, you know, there's like probably about 80 or 90.
Really?
Just in Birmingham. Yeah. But you see, a lot of them are sort of, let's say, business people that are going overnight on business. They only really need a room and a bathroom, etc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there is sort of different categories, so to speak.
Yeah. I've never even heard of it. I don't know how it comes.
We see, the only reason I heard about it as well, because my sister was going to somebody's wedding, and I forget where it was now. It was down south somewhere. And she said it was going to cost them like getting on for £200 to stop in a hotel overnight. So somebody told her about the Airbnb, and she looked on it and she got a room and breakfast the next morning for about £30 each.
Really? Well, when I was looking for, you said about the Airbnb, when I was looking about £80 for the night.
Yeah. But you see, this is the thing. I mean, why pay all that money out for an overnight stay?
I know.
You know what I mean? It's going to be
a bit worried anyway, staying in a place on my own. I know it sounds silly.
Well, this is it. That's what I was just about to say. Why pay all that money when at the end of the day, you're sitting there in your hotel room all by yourself? You may as well come and, you know, enjoy yourself and have a good night with all us lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, same as we said, I mean, you can't, like an overnight stay and breakfast included, £34.
Oh, you can't.
But that's taken into account if there's 7 of us going. Can you imagine if we like fill it to capacity and we actually get 9 people? You know, it's going to be even cheaper.
Really good.
I would have to get my own like accommodations. Like, you guys wouldn't want to have me as a roommate. I'm just joking.
Well, I do fart a lot.
Whereabouts was it now again, Jeanette? Near the airport, was it? Or
it's about 2 miles away from the NEC and whatever in the city centre, I think it is.
Oh, I might stick my bag in your car then, Jeanette.
Well, that's fine, because same as we said, we were on about.
Is that the one, Jeanette?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah, it looks nice in the. Oh, what am I doing?
How did you find that, Keith?
I went on the Airbnb site, put in for 8-9 guests, put in the 21st, and then it comes up Birmingham, and it shows you, and it's got it all.
There you go. That's it.
Oh, looks nice. Ideal.
Sitting room with dining table and everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Look. Can you imagine
you got everything you need in there for sure.
Yeah, it's just basically like you're renting a house, but you're only renting it for night.
Yeah.
And it includes you. Can you imagine us all queuing up for bathroom in morning, Bella?
Yeah, it's got bedroom 1, 2 single beds and 1 couch. Bedroom 2, 2 single beds. Bedroom 3, 1 double bed. Bedroom 4, 1 double bed and 1 single bed. and then 2 common sofas.
Oh, that's big.
Well, you see, if Gail comes and if Raven comes, we can have Callum in with us. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
In the double, you know, with the one with the double bed and the, you know.
That it's counted us out. It says here, no smoking, no parties or events.
Well, you've lot got no chance then, have you? That's what I seen at weekend.
I think he's referring to you.
Yeah, we're not the ideal candidates for this Airbnb for sure.
I don't know what Baz is talking about because I was sober as a judge.
I know you were sober, but it's the other two you got to worry about.
Which 2, Baz? I'm a non-drinker. That's from Saturday till the next time they come.
It's a good job you don't
Let's
want
just
to
say,
I
I sat there with the grin the whole time. I thoroughly enjoyed that live
Me
stream.
too.
You know?
The same as I was saying earlier, Crimson and Baz. I was the sober one, and it were me that nearly ended up on floor in an E.
Oh, so it says we request no drinking or loud music.
Yeah, well, what they don't know, don't it? I mean, what do they refer to as drinking? I mean, you could be drinking coffee.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a couple of drinks. Me and Chris weren't loud on Saturday, were we?
Hey, Toby's in Life at the Lane.
Oh, hello, Toby.
Barry's trying to be smart.
Oh, we recommend that everyone bring their own toiletries and towels. Oh,
well, that's a given, isn't it? Anyway.
Yeah. But it looks nice.
I like I say, if you're gonna rent out like your place, like, you know, bring like towels. You know, let them play loud music. You know what I mean? So you might as well just.
Yeah, but I mean, most of us Crimson that will be going will be old fogies, except for Callum.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like you guys are gonna like be like rock stars
Yeah.
and trash like.
You know,
place,
we're not going to
you know?
throw televisions out the window and.
No, you guys aren't gonna do that. Like, it'll be civilized.
Oh, dear. me and Bella will probably be asleep by about 9 o'clock.
You get the early bird special dinner.
Yeah, and if anybody wants a bath, it's got to be 2 at a time.
Oh, can I scrub your back then, Jeanette?
Oh, no, I'm the excellent back scrubber. Remember my live stream, Jeanette?
Yeah, I've got to admit, Crimson's offered to scrub me back when he comes here.
Hello, the night owl. Good morning.
Hi, Vicky.
Good morning.
Oh, that looks nice, that one. There's one here at £245 a night. 5 bed, 4 bath. Oh.
and Barry's put save water, share the bath. Well, you see, the thing is, Callum likes a bath every morning. So, I mean, like when we stayed over at Keith's, obviously he didn't have a bath.
Well, I said he could have had a bath or a shower.
Oh, yeah, but same as I say, I mean, hey, Vicky.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Vicky.
Hello, Keith.
Have you managed to lie in today?
I used to. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I'm okay. My kids already.
She's missing the kids, and I'm missing Carter as well.
Yeah, my little man.
Why, where are they then?
Their aunt, which is my ex's daughter, or my ex's sister.
Yeah.
Took them to the U.S. to a special farm for 4 days.
Yeah. Oh, so that's nice. I thought you'd have been out on the town celebrating now, you know, bit of freedom, lass.
like a Netflix marathon, you know, you got your favorite drink, you got your favorite snack, like, you know, that's bliss.
Yeah.
Do it up.
I did a did a review live after the wrestling pay-per-view yesterday, so that's about it.
I Pixie were watching that this morning. So, I mean, I'm not interested in myself, so. But, but I know what it's like, Vicky, because if Callum weren't here, you know, as much as I sort of breathe a sigh of relief when he goes out to school every morning, you know, it's hard when they're not there, and you're used to the hustle and bustle of them being there.
Yeah, it's true. I know it's not the same, but you know, like when my dog goes to get its haircut, or like, you know, like my dad takes care of my dog, like I actually miss my dog. I'm like, it feels weird without my dog here.
But
You're used to, isn't it?
It's like you feel part of you's missing, if you know what I mean.
I'm
Exactly.
really proud of my girls, and you know, I'm glad they're grown up and they're nice women. But I cried at every event. I cried when they started school. I cried when they started college. I cried when they passed the driving test.
well, when we went to Callum's, like the Diamond Phoenix Award, we're all sat there, and I kept saying, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. We were shouting them all up on stage, and the minute Callum got up and went on stage, that were it. I were gone.
Of course you do.
And I kept saying to Chris, I kept telling myself, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. And the minute he walks up there, that were it. Floodgates open. I mean, like when I've been to his nativities and everything like that, I've sat there blubbering my eyes out.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye, Midnight Raven.
Bye.
Bye, Midnight Raven.
My two little grandchildren phoned me on my birthday morning and Skyped me like this and sang happy birthday to me. They're 5 and 2. And then they said, Nanny, we sang to you. Why are you crying?
Oh my gosh.
I see DC and Kool-Aid. But yeah, same as I say, I keep sort of you sort of hype yourself up and keep saying, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry.
I know, you do though. You do though.
Yeah.
Can you with you?
But yeah, I mean, so at the end of the day, Bella, it's being a mum, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Of course it is.
I can sympathise with Vicky. I mean, you know, she's that used to having like an arse full and all the kids.
Of course.
You know, and because they're not there.
Do you know what? I'm quite house proud. I'm quite tidy. I am house proud to the extent of being a pain in the back.
All right, I'm laughing. Barry's Baz has stood in background going like.
Nothing out of place, eh, Baz?
I am really tidy, but when my babies come, they just wreck the joint. They completely wreck the joint.
They do.
And I'm never happier. A tidy house does not make up for, you know, when they're there and causing chaos. I love it when they're causing chaos.
But the minute they walk through the door, she gets over and everything.
I don't. They take. When I get a new 3-piece suite, we've got a double sofa and a triple sofa. So we've got a 3 and a 2. And it's one of those types of suites where the bottom cushion comes off. You can take it off. You know, it's not sort of set into the thing. And the backs come off. This
was my mum's sofa, and this is like a 3 and a 2.
Yeah, so
you all unzip, you can take the covers off and wash them and everything.
What I do. But what they do, as soon as they come in, let's build Nanny's castle, and they take every cushion off.
So you've got nowhere to sit.
They pile it up in the middle of the room. We just love it, don't we?
Yeah.
I was going to say, but you want it any other way?
No, I would not. No way.
Oh man, you can see Baz in the background going, "Oh yeah, we really love it." Oh man.
And Barry asked Crimson what his favourite pie was.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that was so long ago. You know what I mean?
What have I missed?
No, a bit further up in the chart.
Oh,
Somebody
Yeah.
called Barry Felton.
Well, when I was dirty
oh
minded,
yeah, I noticed that. 2 of them.
that's
Yeah.
okay. Steve. When I
There's
was
still 2 of them.
minded, it was apparently my favorite pie was peach.
Well, Barry Felton, shall I let you into secret?
Peach pie is where it's at.
In this
You know,
way,
like, you could take that any way, and I love it.
Yeah.
Better, it's me. It's me. Shh.
yes, it's
We know
Barry.
that.
It's me.
We know that. Why?
I-
Why
I-
have
Tina.
you got both of them open?
I find it
Oh,
funny. I take like a week off. I take a week off. I come back. I'm the troll buster. I'm like, what?
He's not been in today.
No.
Well, perhaps he has incognito.
yeah, it's probably watching.
Oh my God.
He's at school, the troll buster.
I wonder, it's not you, is it?
Yeah.
And he's Defo in UK.
He's also quiet.
I was stood there going, no, we see that says that speaks volumes, Bella. It's denying it too much.
Where did I see the troll buster recently? I think I was on a live stream and he came into the chat. Or she.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
always ones.
I think it was Midnight Ravens. Yeah, the troll buster came into Midnight Ravens.
Well, we've got that they're English, but that's it, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. He's
And they may or may not be coming to the Birmingham meet.
Yeah, they're saying they are,
Yeah,
but that might be a red herring.
it might be. Because see, we're all gonna get T-shirts made saying I am Trollbuster. We're all having T-shirts.
the quiet ones, right, Bella?
Yeah, and Bazza's looking shifty in the background.
Darn, they know my secret.
He nearly spit his tea out then.
You guys have to have sausages for like lunch one time and like videotape it.
You know what, Steve? I actually am going to have a sausage sandwich for my lunch, actually.
No, I had sausages the other day and I just couldn't stop laughing. I'm just like, I'm dead. Like,
Were you in the
like
chat
I'm
on
just
Friday?
sitting there like looking.
They're on about sausages.
Look out, we're on about cocks and sausages again.
No, just sausages, Keith. You mentioned the other word.
I know he took it right there, like 0 to 100.
First, got hot dogs.
Yeah, Bazza's got his hot dog ready.
Apparently, it's what is it? Cock sausages and peach pie.
Owen,
That sounds like
forget,
my like Friday night.
and don't forget, Keith likes his eggs runny and squirty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my god. I did not hear that. That is a new level of old.
Yeah, it's sort of let it be known that he likes his eggs squirty and soft.
Hello, I like my legs runny and squirty.
Well, I like mine sunny side up.
Christmas as well. He likes his well done.
I like mine in a chicken.
Oh, I like mine well done as well.
I'm going to make you laugh now. When we got back yesterday, obviously we called it the Asda, so they hadn't got any pork in, so I bought a chicken. So anyway, he gets home, unpacks everything, puts the washer on and everything. I thought, right, I better put chicken in now. So I'm sat there at the sink, and I always wash my chicken,
Yeah, I do.
obviously, before I put it in the oven. So Callum walks in, and I'm sort of just rinsing it under the tap. So our Callum says, "What you doing?" So it's all right, Callum. I'm just washing this chicken's bum. I says, "Well, you
Just
did ask me."
washing the bum, just very casual
Yeah.
about it.
I'm just rinsing a chicken's bum. You know, I says, "Well, you did ask me what I were doing, and I were, you know how you get the opening.
Yeah.
I were rinsing it out. You see, I like to
do
wash.
that. I do that.
you know, wash it out and sort of, because with salmonella and everything, you can't be too careful. But yeah, he says, what are you doing? I thought, well, the actions speak louder than words because I'm washing the chicken's bum out.
You could have turned around and said, it wasn't quite, I'm drowning the bugger.
A cleanly chicken is a happy chicken. You know?
Or I ought to say, I'm just seeing if it can swim.
Yeah.
It's true. Chickens can swim. I was playing a game and I threw chicken into the water and the chicken was swimming.
What
It was
sort
like,
of
you know, like
games
one of
do
those
you
like
play,
live.
throwing chicken?
I know. But then I looked it up online and I saw someone throw a chicken into the water and the chicken was swimming. So chickens know how to swim.
No.
Who else but Steve?
We'll take your word for that.
It was a Crimson style science experiment.
We'll have the end of a
Fly.
people on here.
Jerry Giggles says, bums and sausages, what happened after I left?
Yeah, you missed the pie.
Yeah, you missed the pie.
You didn't get a slice of that peach pie.
Yeah, that's
Oh my, Steve. Oh my.
Oh my.
Hiya, Tina. But yeah, I mean, we do get on some subjects.
Yeah, we
Oh
do.
no.
Washing a chicken's bum out.
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter whether it's pork or whether it's a chicken. I still wash it anyway. I mean, I don't know whether everybody's the same.
Well, I respect you for that, Jeanette, because I wouldn't want to bite into a pig's backside and it's dirty. You know?
Well, never mind washing it. But what about stuffing it?
No, I don't stuff bums.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't.
No, I don't bother stuffing the bums.
If I actually had stuffing, I'd do it in a separate tray.
I do. Yeah, I make balls.
Yeah.
Is it better in the back passage?
I don't stuff a ball. I make balls. Pixie says, talking about pie this early.
I'm at a loss for words, and it's like.
And
what's
Jerry
the-
Giggle says, I want some pie. Sharing is caring, right?
Oh.
He's trying to compose himself here.
Oh.
That's Keith's song. That's Keith's song when he drinks.
Oh, well.
Like I feel that's the song that was playing in the background of the live stream.
Did you see the short live stream that they did Sunday morning? They both sat there going, oh. I said, self-inflicted. I ain't got no pity on either on you.
I could just see it, you know, waking up and there's like 15 dislikes on a live stream and you're just like, what the hell?
I couldn't get over that.
Yeah, I can't, but that's it, innit? You can't
Well,
please
same
everybody.
as you were saying before you appeared, Keith, you know, it's just sad people that are sitting out there and can't stand to see anybody enjoying themselves.
Exactly. Miserable bleep, 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 bleeps.
You know, when all said and done,
Who's
all
Jeanette?
sat there, you know, yeah, everybody knew they were drunk, but were enjoying themselves.
Yeah, but truth be told, you know, like when I used to do like stuff like that on my channel, I got a lot of flack for it too at first. People, there's like kind of like a shock factor, and then people kind of get used to it. It's like a hot tub, you know, like it's really overwhelming at first, but then people get used to it. It's kind of like you just gotta get through the wave of like controversy.
I can't understand though, you know, people moaning at things like that. I mean, you turn the telly on and look at the news and there's terrible, terrible stuff that goes on in this world. What's so wrong with two blokes having a laugh and a giggle? And do you know what I mean?
I know, I know, and it's like a YouTuber meetup, you know, like they're meeting up and they're having a couple drinks. There's nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with that?
Same as I've said. I mean, yeah, Pixie has a few cans on a Saturday night. But Keith don't drink from 1 month to the next. And we had a get together. And what do you do when you have a get together? You have a drink or two.
Yeah, you have a good time. That's what we had.
And you see, that's what I said to you, Keith. People can't stand seeing other people enjoy themselves.
No. Hey, you've reached the 20 likes on this one.
21, actually.
21, yeah, brilliant.
It's also that new trend that everybody gets offended by everything like so quickly, and they feel the need to voice it. You know what I mean? So, like, we're in that day and age.
And it's true. People like other people's misery.
Yeah.
It's like that program. I hate it. I never watch it. That Can't Pay Will Take It Away.
Yeah.
And they film families and with the kids crying because things are being taken out the door. How's that entertainment?
Well, exactly.
Entertainment. I don't like anything like that.
No, it's true. It's kind of.
You
like
know, why do you want to get entertained by other people's misery? I don't.
Yeah.
The same people who watch Love Island.
Can I just ask Vicky a question? You know, when James Cox were doing the Create-a-thon, why did they stop his live stream?
From what I know, apparently it was shut down because of spamming.
Oh.
Because he's tweeting too much or whatever. I don't know. Apparently a group of people complained and then it got shut down. But he was back up 5 minutes later anyways, right?
Yeah, because I mean, what they class as spamming is like, you know, when you've got the moderators keep putting the link in the chat, that is classed as spamming as well.
Yeah, I know.
I think that happened to Lunatic Dad as well.
Yeah, it's happened to quite a few people, but apparently someone complained, reported it, and it got shut down. But he was back up a few minutes, like 5 minutes later, anyways. So
because I heard about it, but I didn't know exactly what had gone off.
Yeah, and the cool thing was they didn't even have to restart the after party afterwards because it just went straight into it because he had that extra hour, right? Oh. Some as I say, I just sort of heard, I think it was in your live stream yesterday that it had been shut down, and I thought, yeah,
Inca. What I'll just say, Inca.
Yeah, that's what Inca.
But yeah, I mean, I think the sort of YouTube is clamping down on that a bit about people putting links in the chat and everything. And
yep. Yeah, it wasn't any one person. I think a bunch of people went and complained about the spamming and everything else. So, but yeah.
It goes over my head.
Oh, what's that?
It's the AA people.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just glad I'm over 1,000 now. I'm almost at 1,020, I think.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
And Barrett's next one, we've got to get to 1,000.
Yes.
Barry's videos, he's really upped his game. I think he'll get there soon.
Keith's gone.
Keith's gone. Maybe it was the wine shop. He wants to bring the empties back.
It's probably is what did he say? She were doing Tai Chi or something.
Tai Chi or something like that. Yeah, it's Mrs.
Probably is Mrs. saying, "Can you come and pick me up? I've done my Tai Chi."
Yeah.
Oh, so they got to go. Got a visitor.
Yeah. Well, my favorite part of that whole live stream was the fact when Keith went up there and went, "Oh, I can see two of you," and then "Oh, it's a kaleidoscope."
I think I've seen about 9 at one point, Vicky.
Oh yeah.
Right, I'm going to go, guys, because I've got a pile of ironing to do.
Okay, then. Thank
I send mine over to you as well, Bella.
What?
I send mine over. We can do mine as well, please.
I'll send you your intro like real soon. I just got to get your email.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, Bella, and I do appreciate it.
Speak to you soon.
Yeah,
See you
send
later,
us a
Bella.
like
Take care.
if you want
Bye,
to.
Baz.
If you want to take a look at that Airbnb, just do what Keith did and sort of type it in. And
I'm gonna.
see you, Baz.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, Bass.
Bye.
Well, now we're down to 4.
And I've got to skedaddle in a minute anyway because I've got to finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Pixie will probably be home fairly soon as well. I'm not going just yet, but I'm losing my voice. But say woohoo!
It's even numbers now.
yeah, we're 2 for 2.
Yeah. So how are you today, Jeanette?
I'm fine. I says to Chris on the way home yesterday, you see, we've got like it's called the Signet Hospital, but it's like for, mental disorders and whatever. I says, just drop me off here. I says, I need a week to recuperate from this weekend. It's like literally at bottom of our estate, 5-minute walk if that. And I says, just drop me off here. I says, I'll have a week here to get over this weekend.
Problem is, they might get in there and say a week. They might not let you out.
I could just see like Jeanette there by like the pool. She has like glasses on. She's like, I'm relaxing.
Same as I say, I need it after this weekend.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I'm not kidding you. I mean, same as I say, when you come over, Crimson, we'll go over to Keys. It lives at,
definitely.
Yeah, it lives at anyone having issues posting links on Facebook? I haven't actually posted anything today, but I posted the link to this chat and man sent to have gone through okay.
I haven't attempted to post anything on the Facebook group yet, so I don't know. Hello, Mark.
The only time I ever have problems posting links is like if it has like copyright, like if like on my video, but like I never have copyright, so I never have that problem. So Facebook's good for me.
Well, same as I say, I sort of posted the link to this chat this morning, and I think it posted it all right. So I'm not sure. Same as I say, I don't seem to be having any issues.
Yeah. Okay.
Good to go, Jeanette.
Yeah. As I was saying, Crimson, yeah, when you come over to visit the UK, we'll have to take you up to Keith. I mean, it's a lovely seaside town. It ain't all that big, but yeah, we can sit you face to face with the wallpaper.
I'll do a piece on it. You know what I mean? Like it's like
you'll have to.
It'll be like some sort of like spoken word, serious kind of thing together.
You see the wallpaper face to face then.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it is I can shoot everything on my phone and like edit it on my phone. So
that's
it's gonna be great.
I mean, like, we've got laptop. Chris has got his PC and everything. So if you need to do any editing, I mean, you'll be able to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you'll be able to use any of our devices.
Yeah, I can.
I mean,
Sorry.
I mean, I've been wanting to do vlogs, but you know what I mean? Like, it'd be great to, like, vlog in a place I've never been. Like, I've been in Toronto most of my life, so, like, this is going to be fun.
Toronto's an awesome place. Like, I thought of doing a vlog, but I need someone with a car. But of all the places that I lived in Brampton, like the different, like my high school and all sorts of stuff like that. But Toronto's a good place to vlog. But I agree with you, Steve. When you go traveling, you want a vlog of places you've never been before.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've done a vlog in Toronto, but I feel like since then I've gotten better at, like, being in front of a camera and stuff like that, and it would be better if I went back, but I'm going to do that soon, too.
My problem is
Toronto is interesting.
Sorry. My problem is it's hard to do it in public. I have a hard time, like, being on my phone and everything else. I try and make it look like I'm talking to someone, so that I don't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The thing is, like if you do it around like like your neighborhood or whatever, people are gonna be like, yo, like what's she doing on her phone? But if you go downtown, like when I went downtown, as soon as I got downtown and I turned my phone on and I saw everybody just walking, they're so busy getting to where they need to go. They're so, like tunnel vision. I was like, yo, I could do this right now. I could like murder somebody and no one would know.
Well, you see,
everybody's just so...
it's so commonplace to see people walking about, talking into the phones, etc. That when,
I felt like I was a tourist. You know what I mean? And like, I didn't feel kind of awkward like I did in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see the difference is, Barry, Mama Water. You just put a comment, internet sit in the bottle.
Yeah, I saw that.
In fact, what's topping up with water because it's nearly empty.
Gary, where's your pussy?
Oh, Barry, where is it? That's okay. I was on a live stream after the wrestling pay-per-view yesterday with SP Entertainment, and yep, now I am. And we were joking around about a bunch of stuff, and I was like, every time I took a sip of my bottle, he's like, how many hits is that now? I'm like, I don't drink.
Well, I was drinking my coffee, and obviously I finished that a while ago, but my throat was getting a little bit dry, so I needed to rehydrate my throat.
Oh, yeah. How is it a heat out there today?
It's not too bad. It's sunny, but it's very windy.
We had I got sunburn on Saturday. I don't know if you guys saw my car show video yet, but it was so hot, but it was overcast. And I come home Saturday night, and Jeanette, I could feel the heat radiating off.
We see that's when it burns me the worst. Like when there's like wind in there and whatever.
Yeah,
that's when it affects me more. But today the sun's out, but it's a little bit on the breezy side.
Yeah, it was about 90 degrees yesterday here almost. Like yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a major heat wave.
Oh. Yeah, well, basically they said it was about 41, 42. So yeah, it was really hot.
Oh yeah, Barry,
no.
Yeah, about hay fever. It's going to be one of the worst weeks
for
allergies this week.
Yeah, no, I've heard.
It said on the weather forecast, the whole of this week, it's going to be one of the worst weeks in decades that the pollen count has been really, really high.
So if we see Barry come on all red-faced and drooling and snot running down his face,
that's just a normal day for me.
It's like Mother Nature rolls the dice and it's like, all right, we're gonna have terror today. Oh no, we're gonna have allergies for a week. Oh no, it's gonna be sunny. We're gonna have a heat wave for 2 days. Yeah.
We're gonna drive Barry nuts this week.
At least we ain't got snot bubble on.
Yes, that's true. That's what I mean. He's gonna have his eyes are gonna be bloodshot.
It's all right, Barry knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, the snot bubble.
It's all right. Kate did a coffee morning, and this guy came on. And he went, "Oh, I've got a snot bubble."
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Kate had a snot.
No.
This bloke, all I can describe is a bit. Well, yeah. He came on. He came on and said, "Oh, I've got to go and blow my nose." Next to me, he's got this great big snot thing hanging from his nose. Oh, I've got a snot bubble, and he sat there for about a minute, not wiping it. And we just said, "Just go and And he went and got some tissue and wiped it round his arms. And oh, look, I'm a mummy. Oh, I've got a fart bubble.
Oh, I'm going to say, oh, I've just done a fart bubble.
So stories. Never invite anyone you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just tell everyone.
And if you are, don't announce the fact that you've done a fart bubble and a snot bubble at the same time.
Oh, man.
Can we get this on video? Like we need a viral video up in this community. Let's do this.
Live streams.
It were on one of Kate's live streams. It were a few weeks back now. probably about a month ago.
Oh my gosh.
But basically, when he started on
I
about,
always miss the good stuff.
when he got on about the snot bubble and the fart bubble, Kate says, right, anyway, I've got to close the line. I'm sorry, I've got to cut it.
I've heard things of like women flashing the camera just to get back at like, you know, like the channel that had the panel, and it's just crazy what people will do just to like get a channel taken down.
But yeah, same as I say, be home in about 20 minutes. Can you make us? No.
Can I ask you a question, Jeanette? What is a chicken sarnie? Just because I'm.
It means a chicken sandwich.
Oh, okay.
They call them sarnies round here, or a bap, or a bread cake, or I call them cobs, but he calls them bread cakes.
Oh, okay.
Vicky, you know what they call diapers? And like I found out it's like nappies.
Nappies.
Isn't that weird?
That's okay.
That's weird.
My dad always laughs because we have a huge British background, and it was funny because he says, what was it? What was I going to say now? Yeah, knickers.
Yeah, knickers is funny. I think it's shoes.
Yeah, don't get your knickers in it.
Yeah, and going back to what Linka says, what do you mean flog from the bog? We like people to come into the chat and actually interact with the chat rather than saying, I've supported you, I've supported you, I've supported you. We like people to come into the chat and interact with the chat, interact with the people on the panel.
You want to support us, fine, but don't announce it.
Yeah. Hi, DJ Ian.
Yeah, you don't need.
You know, it's like, all well and good if you're coming into somebody's streams, and I mean, it's like we were in James Cox on Saturday night, and I didn't say anything about supporting anybody. I just says hello. You know, I spoke to Vicky. She was in there. I was just saying hello to people. Yeah, you know what I mean?
If you go in, you actually have to check out the person's channel, watch a video or two, and see if you like their content before you support them.
You know, and that same as I says, I'm not going to sit there and say, well, I'm supporting you, I'm supporting you. People, anybody can sit there and say, well, I'm supporting you, when actually, actual fact, the numbers speak for themselves.
It's true, because I check after one time, and like they said they supported me, and I go back to another live stream, like, you know, like a month later, and they said the same thing, and I went to check, and I'm like, I'm already subscribed to them, so they never subscribed to me to begin with.
Well, you see what I do, if somebody says to me, if like in James Cox's stream on Saturday night, if they said, Jeanette, I've supported you, I'll wait till I actually get the notification via email, because I don't get the notification through my YouTube channel now, whereas before I did.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
I wait until I get notification via email, and once that notification comes through, I will then go and check their channel out.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is too, like YouTube Studio, if you check it, like if you go YouTube/subscribers and you go in and you check it, it will let you know. It'll say their name and subscribed, and it'll say it before, or supported. Sorry.
But the problem is some people have that hidden, so it's like it's hard to tell whether or not if someone supported you, because they'll have that like hidden. So it's kind of a hit and miss. You have to like trust the person.
Well, this is it. Same as I say. I mean, I've gained a few over the weekend, but until I get that notification through via email, because anybody can sit in a chat and say, "Well, I've supported you. I've supported you." Yeah. But until I actually get that notification that somebody supported me, and then I check the channel out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't care if people do like that whole support thing, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. It just gets too much. I feel guilty. I have to support them back. And it's just like, they make you feel bad. Like a lot of them make you feel bad if you don't support them. They'll keep.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll look at it this way, Crimson. Let's say, for instance, I mean, there is a lot of Asian cookery channels out there. And to me, it let's say that there's a lot of foreign YouTube channels. Now, if I go and support that channel, what's the point in me supporting that channel if I can't understand a word that they're saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's
Well, yeah,
true.
there's a lot of cooking channels that are they're East Indian people. And
Yeah.
you go on there, and the first sentence they say, "Hey, welcome to my channel," blah 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 blah, and then they go into the Punjab, and you're like,
Well, this is it. I mean, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, what is the point going into somebody's channel if you don't understand a word what they're saying? There's no point in meaning.
I think they figure because they have like, you know, Google Translate on, you know, like you have that translate option. It's like people are gonna watch like the closed captions, but that's not the case.
"It's my kitty."
But you know, you can understand it. What I'm saying. I mean, yeah, it's all right supporting a person's channel, but you've got to understand what that channel's saying in order for you to fully support them. If you know what I mean.
It's true. I used to get toy channels from like Yugoslavia.
I'm sorry. Do you hear what Barry's playing? My cat.
What is that sound? That is tripping.
Yeah, where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? Oh, Barry, you are cruel.
Do you see what she's doing, Barry?
Yeah, can you hear meowing?
Yeah.
Meow.
I'm going to say when Barry were playing that, it was going, oh, where's that coming from? I can hear a cat meowing somewhere.
There was an app we had where you can hit the little piano keys or whatever, and it plays like the cat meow. And my friend put it on auto, and she was literally pawing at the video, like at the phone, trying to get to the cats. Thank you, Raven. Yeah.
Oh, that ain't one what you want to hear.
Like I have headphones on, my dog would bark at that.
Yeah.
Can you remember the one where Pixie just got the Phantom 4 and went at it pot, flying it for the first time?
Yes.
Oh yeah. That was hilarious.
Well, there was this like Dalmatian, and it went running over to Chris, and it's just stood there, and this dog is barking its head off at Chris. So I sort of got the phone on the gimbal, the Osmo mobile thingy, and I'm sort of doing the commentary saying, well, he's just doing this, and I'm trying to actually do it live. And all I could hear was this dog barking in the back.
The cat's tripping out.
I love her eyes though. She's like, where is it?
Huh? Anyway, this Dalmatian went out running over to Chris, and it stood there barking. Crimson was in the chat, and he says, you ought to see Tasha. He says, nah, since she's heard that dog barking, she went crazy.
Yeah, holy cow. Eh?
Oh no, she was looking right at the TV as the dog was looking at Chris. It was weird. They were like both barking at Chris.
We're talking to Inkle. It says, thanks for clarification. Basically, that's all we were saying. If you're coming in the chat, we like people to interact with the people in the chat, with the people on the panel.
Yeah.
We're
you know
nice
what I mean?
people. We have cookies.
Yeah.
Rather than coming in and saying, I've supported you. You know, please interact with the chat.
Okay. What's that?
Oh, is that Tom or Jerry? I get mixed up.
Hello.
Tom. Tom.
Yeah. Oh, she's meowing. Yeah, she's in heat right now, so she doesn't care about anything. And the thing is, she was driving me nuts through the live stream last night, and all you can hear is her going, for 2 seconds.
It's off.
Hey, I know how the cat feels. It's a struggle.
Shush you.
I
haven't had it in 2 years, so you know.
Just so everybody knows.
Yep, just so everyone knows. If I'm, you know what, some days every morning with a B with an.
And then she's got 4 days to herself and not got nobody to share it with, if you know what I mean.
Just me and my.
Oh, why?
Oh, just because I've been single, dude. That's it. My ex was a real bell end, so you know what? I'm done.
And she'd actually got that from the English dictionary.
Well, I heard one of my friends say it one time, and she goes, "Oh, you know, my ex was a proper bell end," and I went, "I know what that means."
Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut it down because Pixie will be home soon, and I've got to nip in the kitchen and do a miss sandwiches.
All right.
So, plus I've got to go and unlock the door as well, otherwise they're not going at all.
Don't let him mention it. It's a trap.
Because obviously, being here on my own, I always lock the doors when they've gone to school and whatever.
I do the same, yeah.
Just tell the exercise bike I said hi.
So thank you, Crimson. Thank you, Vicky, and thank you, Barry, for coming on the.
You're welcome. Thanks for inviting us.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure with you guys.
And obviously Keith was on the panel and Mark Plays and everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Crims.